Got a little hitch in the get along right at that section. Not sure what that is. It does well on the back straight, but of course that's all nice and tight. Here it gets a little jittery. See that? Did it again. All right. But it's running smooth, 14 volts, pulling about 4 amps. I'm not sure where the amps are going. I know it's not in the drives. We are smoking, and we're chuffing. And we don't have a body on it, so we don't have good traction and stability. And it will scoot. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's track or what. It's getting low power. I'm wondering if my contact down there are poor. I'm thinking about rewiring with 18 gauge just because I have some. Focus on me, baby. There we go. That's at 15 volts. Those cars are interesting. They're made of wood, and they have fancy trucks on them. There's no lighting or nothing. But the guy that makes them, he forms them out of wood. Then he makes the decals for me. And this is my IC train. Oh, look, I went so slow I caused him to go off track. The IC train I made for a special dinner at a place I was working one time. And I put all the agency's insignias on the engine, on the sides. And it was the IC train. The engine I had made out, it was streamlined steamer, but I made it up look like it was running off atomic power. I have videos of that somewhere. It's not running right now. What I just noticed was all of this cabling is binding in here. Where am I? Right there. Okay, all of this cable is binding in the turns, so there may be a problem with that. That I may have to, obviously I'm not going to have this big cable, but this is where I was. I wonder if I just put a longer connector in there and let it stretch out a little bit, if that smooths it out. I bet it does. I'll see if I have time. I got 15 minutes. I'm going to try to put a longer connector on that and come back. Well, that certainly livened it up. It seems to be a lot happier, a lot looser, but I'm still having some troubles down on this end, but I'm thinking it's because I don't have a body on it. Don't have a body on it. Doesn't have the weight to hold it down. There's a lot of pulling back from the tender and that. See right there, it does that every time. It's nose light. It's nose light. But I want you to, it's really lively, but I want you to see this. As it flies off the track, ends up in West Virginia. Oh, well, there it did. Okay. But you get the idea. It's running a lot smoother, and all I did was lengthen it by 1/2 inch. So obviously cabling and hooking up is where I'm at now. So I'm back to the harness thing. Got everything else fixed. All right. That'll be it. It's time to go. Later.